I'm Davey.
I'm Misty.
DMWATS.
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? I am Davey.
Hi, Misty.
And you guys, welcome to another episode of DMWATS podcast. We appreciate you guys coming. So without further ado, I'm going to start off by saying y'all look out for our NFTs. OpenSea.io/DMWATS, right?
Right. I think.
OpenSea.io/DM. Y'all get it. DMWATS. Check out the NFTs, guys. They're pretty good. You know what I mean? We're trying to get into that NFT game. Find us at DMWATSpodcast.com, all the streaming services. We are still in the Doge, still in the AMC. We are still about Shiba. Still didn't get the time to draw the Saitama up, but we're still doing that Saitama. I was supposed to draw a circle. I didn't draw it. I'm sorry. The circle is difficult, more difficult than what I thought. You know, people think it's easy to draw a circle. It's not. Sometimes they look like ovals. You know what I'm saying? I'm a master it though. You know what I mean? And these circles are serious stuff. So
maybe it'll look like an eclipse.
Yeah, maybe it look like an eclipse. I don't know. Something like that. Dark on one side and half of it. But I see what you're doing. Stop it. Anyway, you guys, welcome to another episode of DMWATS podcast. We are happy to have you guys here. And I tell you, today it's really difficult getting back into a routine after coming from a long trip. Man, like
we unpacked today.
I call that winning.
Yeah.
I thought that was winning. Coming back, unpacking today. Like, I understand. Like, we're in the middle of the country. So traveling to the west, it's 2 hours, right? Time difference.
Yeah.
We're 2 hours ahead here in Kansas, and then everybody's 2 hours behind. Which most people be like, well, that's not a very big time difference.
You're gone for 3 weeks.
But when you're gone for 3 weeks, and you getting up,
think you're killing it.
Yeah,
you're
getting up at
5:36, and you're like, man,
killing the game, bro. Whatever.
I know what I'm doing.
Not realizing back here is 8. Now we also got to explain this too before we go any further. You know what I'm saying? We're retired, so getting up at 8 is like, man, half the damn day is gone. What we gonna do right now? Like, it
doesn't matter how old you are when you retire. You're like, I gotta be up at 6.
Yeah, like you gotta come on, cause then. We got to have our coffee in the morning. Like, you guys understand our routine. You got to understand our routine. Our routine is we wake up in the morning, head to the bathroom. You know what it is. Then we got to get the coffee in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now we're starting to incorporate, discussions. You're right. But we're going to incorporate, planks too. Like getting up in the morning, plank.
Then tomorrow?
That's tomorrow. So getting up, planking, then coffee, and then all that other stuff. And then plus discussion, but
can I make you walk the plank?
Here she goes.
Oh. Mm-hmm. That's the only plank I'm interested in lately is just making people walk the plank.
Yeah,
not actually.
I thought you were going somewhere else with it. You know what it is, girl. Anyway, but I said that. I did. I said that. YouTube not blocking it out.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But
she blows.
Yeah, tell you. Now see, there you go again.
And you opened it. You opened it,
there
buddy.
She goes again.
You said it, not me.
But anyway, look, welcome to the DMWATS podcast. Look, we still doing this fun stuff. So it's what it is. Like we said, they're trying to get into a routine, man. It sucks. Well, getting back into a routine. It's because jet lag isn't just for jets. Jet lag is still a thing.
Truck lag.
Truck lag, car lag, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. Lag. It's just anytime you come back from vacation, it's like, I gotta get, But it wasn't, again, this wasn't a vacation for us. There was a lot, yesterday. It was a roller coaster. And so there's still, it's not just unpacking and okay, we have to make 50,000 appointments. Like, I mean, that's just the truth now.
That's man.
And people have to, the people that we left here have to integrate back into us because 3 weeks is a long time.
Absolutely.
Even though Facebook, texting, calling, it doesn't matter. It's like, okay, we're back. So there's just all these things. It's like, oh, I forgot about that, or I got to take care of this. And now, I mean, we're into Christmas and we left in that weird lull of
Yeah, Christmas versus Thanksgiving.
I don't recommend leaving before Christmas.
Yeah, because now you're like,
like to me, October would be the cutoff, maybe the first week of November. But if you want to get into Christmas or even try, don't leave in November. Don't do that.
Yeah, and then, oh goodness, you get back, and of course, you on the TV was the same thing was over there, being in Washington. It's like, hey, Omicron, the new variant. Y'all.
Omicron.
I'm sorry for like this go with the new variant is like the new video game or that new CD that just came out. Y'all got that new variant, bro? That shit is hot. I'm telling you.
What was it we said in California where like it sounds like a transformer?
It does. Omicron sound like something like you are wrong if you don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you don't have it, it's like
you would actually said that. You said this is like the new transformer. And I'm in the backbaund go, Omicron.
Yeah,
COVID in disguise.
I had
to.
I'm saying, look, calm down to those who are like, how could you make them? Just stop it. Anyway, look, the thing is, lighten it up. I mean, Omicron literally, it sounds like, I feel like somebody else should be naming this. Because it's literally, well,
apparently it's the Greek alphabet for I.
Yeah.
And like I said to you, if that's true, like, how come our alphabet is just like A, B, C? And that's literally how you spell it, C.
Yeah. Now, wouldn't that be something if they named the variants, like, instead of Greek for this, Greek for I? We're like, hey, why would just name it I? Y'all got, hey, man, that's the new variant out. It's called I. Yeah. Y'all went through Delta.
How about, like, 7?
Y'all went through Delta and Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha. And we just skipped all the other ones. We're going to go straight to I. Yeah, that's what you get.
Well, we had Delta.
Yeah, we had Delta. And I mean, here's the thing. Whether you believe that the vaccine works, whether you believe that COVID is real, I can say without a doubt that one of those is true. I can say that without a doubt.
You got a 50-50
shot there. One of those is true. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe both. Look, I don't know. I know for sure at least one is true.
Yep.
I know for sure at least one. I've seen people with it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what we can tell you.
And I know we've hedged our bets.
Yeah, we've hedged our bets.
The vaccine.
We got the vaccine. So don't knock us because we got it. We're not knocking anybody who don't get it. That's your prerogative. You do you, and we doing us. But and until that time, we're gonna do what everybody else does. And Omicron, what?
I know.
It's like I said, it's like something that you should have.
At this point, it's like naming hurricanes.
Yes, exactly. I'm telling you, man, Hurricane Omicron is on its way. Y'all better move, bro. Y'all got to get out of there, man. That Omicron. I don't know what the next one's going to be.
But here's the thing. We had Delta. And now we have Omicron, which is apparently Greek for I.
Yeah.
What happened to EFGH?
Yeah, but see, here's what you got to...
If we get like... If we get COVID Z, I'm going to be like, fuck, where did the rest of the alphabet go?
What's going to happen. This is all the conspiracy theorists out there.
Or Omega.
Right. See, you got I, right? Omicron stands for I. Then the next one just going to be Charlie. That's what they're going to call it. Charlie. The Charlie variant. The next one is going to be uniform. Y'all got the uniform variant.
They're not going in order. No. Pulling it out.
Just hear out the rest. What I got to say. Sorry. It's going to be... It's Omicron, which stands for I. It's I, but I chose the letter I, instead of just I. Okay. And then it's going to be Charlie, and then it's going to be uniform. And you know what the government's trying to tell you? I see you. You understand what I'm saying? I see you. I see you. You understand what I'm saying? No? How about I see you as in that's where you're going to be if you don't get the vaccine? That's what they getting it. No? Wow. Am I off there?
No,
I felt like you should agree. Like, yes, I don't think you should be surprised that I said that. Like,
yes, dear, you're right. I shouldn't be, and I should never hear another moan about my dad jokes, puns, anything that I send you anymore.
That was good though. I thought that was good. Don't hate. Don't hate. I'm gonna go get in the fishbowl. I feel like the time is for the fishbowl. You ready for that? Yeah. You really hating on my ICU? Like I feel like
I just was shocked by that.
I thought it was good. I thought you would have caught on. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah. I had no idea where you were going with that.
Fine. We're gonna talk about phone apps. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Oh, cool.
That is the fishbowl talking.
That's funny because you just deleted a phone app that you've had for like a year and a half that we no longer need it.
We're gonna talk about phone apps. So phone apps. She's right. When we owned for y'all that don't know, we used to own a bar, and one of the things is we had a jukebox in the bar.
Yep.
And the jukebox can be controlled by the phone app. A phone app.
No matter where you were.
Yeah, you can control it in the phone app. You can request songs and put songs up in the phone app. And so I was like, hey, we got rid of the bar 2 years ago. So maybe to get rid of these phone apps. I mean, let's face it. You know, you guys get these phones, you'll download an app. How many game apps do we have? That you'll download a game and then you'll play it it's cool for like a month or two. And then you set it to the side because there's a new game out. And then the next thing you know, you got all these games because, you know, look, I'm one of them ones. I'm like, hey, what's $3 on, you know, an extra few jewels and this?
Yeah.
But what's $5 on an extra few Candy Crush turns?
And then you used to laugh at me because I'd be like, baby, can I have 99 cents so I can? And you'd laugh. You're like, babe, really?
Yes,
like you don't have to tell me.
Yeah,
like,
it's $1 on Candy Crush.
Because I felt guilty.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, Candy Crush. I hate Candy Crush.
Which one was it? What was the game that you used to play? Like, it was for words, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I played that one, but I don't buy.
I couldn't remember which one it was, but it was one.
What was that game?
I can't remember, but you was like, "Hey, I'm trying to get. I need 99 cents for like an extra turn." And I'd be like, But it was one of those apps that was like, "Hey," and then eventually she just stopped playing it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Doesn't mean she deleted it.
No.
It doesn't mean she deleted it. I can guarantee you right now, you guys can go on some of your phone apps right now and be like, you know, I ain't used this in easily 2 years. But then it's because you see it now. It's like, well, you know, I may play it again, so you won't uninstall it.
2 dots.
2 dots. That's what it's called.
2 dots. That's what it was. It
was
2
dots. Oh, that's right. It was dots. And I could not understand why she liked this game, but
I love that game.
See, and to everybody watching, she did the exact shit I'm talking about. She did the exact shit I'm talking about. I was like, you ain't looked at it. Yeah, go ahead and delete it. And then she went to it and was like, oh, clicked on it.
And it's funny because like I still have
turns.
No. I have the birds, Angry Birds.
Oh, really? Angry Birds. Now we all know when that one was out. When Angry Birds was, man, Angry Birds, you get mad playing Angry Birds. It's like, bro, come on.
I tried Gardenscapes, and it was good, but it got annoying because you're not really doing anything.
But
I tried one of those. Furcot. Furcot is like a German app, and it's for it's a road trip planner. When I was trying to plan the trip to Washington. So I see, I can delete that right there. Uninstall.
But that's not all though. What about the apps that it seems like everything you buy, there's an app for that. There's an app that comes with it.
Oh, absolutely.
There's an app. You can't buy furniture where they be like, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, you trying to get them deals with it? Go ahead and register, get that warranty through the app. You understand? Get the app. You understand? You want to know how crazy it's getting? Our Christmas tree. We have an app for our Christmas tree, and we are proud of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Our Christmas tree is badass.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I can sit on the couch and go, not feeling that pattern of lights.
I like this pattern.
I don't like those colors.
Because we got like 300 and something lights on it, and we love our Christmas tree.
And I can control the Christmas tree from my phone. I love it.
And it's every bit of amazing. But you guys got to understand, like, we talking about game apps, and that's our Christmas tree apps and stuff like that. But there are apps that is just like, hey, you know, you should delete, but you don't. Like, you know, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Gram.
Okay, TikTok.
It's funny
to watch.
It's fun. TikTok is fun.
And I used to, you know, with our podcast, do a lot on TikTok, and then I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Like, I don't want to.
For those that don't understand,
I don't want to.
For those that don't understand why she says that, TikTok is a lot of damn work. It is a lot, man.
6 months to figure out TikTok, and then I got mad because I was like, my sister can get on. It does TikTok, and I can't figure it out. And then I finally figured it out, and not so much.
Yeah, TikTok. It's a lot of work, man. I would tell you, like, we've done it, and I'm like, people do this to put out a video.
Yeah. But I also recognize the fact that there's a lot of apps that just take up my time. And I don't want that because I want to be a productive human.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to feel guilty because, you know, I already do that thing where I feel guilty. I'm like, no, I didn't do the dishes, so I can't paint. Or I didn't, you know, vacuum, so I feel like I can't draw or make jewelry. The phone's the same damn thing. No, I sat on my ass for 2 hours playing Two Dots and didn't get anything done. And then I can sit there and rationalize it going, well, my brain needed the downtime. No, the fuck it didn't. It needed my ass up and cleaning my house.
Yeah.
Or buying Christmas gifts.
Yeah, but
or planning a meal.
But there's even an app for every one of those things you mentioned.
It's called Pinterest.
It's called Pinterest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. Like when we talk about that is actually pretty fucking crazy. That everything you just mentioned, I'm like, you know, there's an app for that, right? There's an app for every single one of those things you just said. And that's not even, I'm telling you, like this woman knows right off the top. I love to cook. You know what I'm saying? I love to cook.
Such a good cook.
I love this. I love to smoke and stuff like that. I get on Pinterest, you know, it's an app for everything. Like, hey, different recipes for this, different recipes for that. There are some good apps, you know, but see, I'm gonna tell you something. There are apps out there, you know, you gotta look, you can't look at the fun ones, you gotta look at the sinister ones too, right? There are some apps out there, because you know, parents with small children who they give a phone to, and it's like, oh, I monitor, it's like, oh, I can monitor them. I'm gonna tell you right now, they got apps out there that literally is meant to hide stuff from the parents. That there are apps that
from the spouse
that the kids or the spouse can download to hide the you know,
there's a whole fake front.
There's a whole fake
app
front
that'll give a whole fake front and fake menu and the whole bit, so you can't see that your spouse is.
Yep. I will tell you this. There's only one way to turn down the volume on a phone. Don't need no apps for it. That's just I'm saying there are apps that look like they're to manage like your audio on your phone. No.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, they're meant to. They look like they
How
manage.
Would you know that?
Because I used to have them before I met her. But yeah, that's why I can say these things.
He doesn't need an app. I don't get on his freaking phone. Most of the time, I think this is the first time in 3 years, like when we were traveling, you're like, babe, he was driving. He's like, can you respond or can you do this? And I literally got to the lock screen and fucked up 3 times.
That's like,
and I was
put the phone down.
Yeah,
how do you not know this? How do you not know this? Yeah, no.
Because I don't want to ask him what his code is.
No, it wasn't respond. Well, what I think what it was, I needed you to buy a stock. And it was like, I needed you to buy a stock and you didn't get on the phone. I was like,
I can't get in your phone because I don't care. Because I trust you.
Yeah, but there are things like we said though. It's look, we may lose fans over this.
I don't give a shit. Angry fans.
We're angry fans over this.
Back.
This is where the spouse like, turn that shit off. They talking about some, hey, don't you got an app that says
all about that?
Don't you got an app that manages the stereo settings on your phone? No, turn that shit off. They don't know what you're talking about. Uninstall.
That's funny. Oh yeah, see, I don't.
But I say those things, you know, you got kids out there that are downloading these apps to fool their parents, you know, and I can tell you right now, monitoring software they're not able to catch those things. You may see them downloading the app, but you don't see what they're using it for.
Here's a cool app.
But here's a cool app right here. Is that the level?
Here's my level. Oh,
you can't see it. You can't see it, but it's
a level.
Yeah, we got a level in there to where we literally use that. Yep,
ooh,
there it is.
Now
your
level. I was level. I'm on the level.
So, but I mean, I'm telling you, there's a lot of cool apps, right?
Yeah.
A lot of cool apps out there. Excuse me. There was a time, I don't think it comes with it now. Is that the Note?
Yeah.
Phone used to come, I think I want to say the S8, the Galaxy S8 came with, you can put your fingertip on the back of the phone and it monitors your heart rate, your pulse. Yeah.
And I don't know how to do it with this one. And of course I have a cover, but I used to all the time. I used to do that.
Yeah, they got apps.
Carnival Cruise Hub. I could probably get rid of that one.
Yeah, because we went on a cruise. Oh, what about the app? There are also apps. Well, I don't know if that was a phone. That guy that he had fell out on a jog, or his heart rate was started going or something like that.
That was a watch.
That was an Apple Watch.
That was monitoring.
It was monitoring his heart rate.
Amazing.
He got an Apple Watch. It was monitoring his heart rate, and it noticed that his heart rate was jumping.
And called like 911.
Called 911, and
or
he
his son or something.
No, he actually fell out.
I know.
And it called 911.
Someone for him.
It called 911, and it actually saved his life. That's true story. True story. So, I gotta say, when it comes to these apps, what was the new one? Go back to that one.
What?
The new one. You guys remember this game, Among Us?
I never played it.
Among Us is about a bunch
I downloaded it, but I never played it.
It's about a bunch. They look like minions. If you don't know what minions is, go watch Despicable Me. It's like a bunch of minions is what it looked like to me. They're in spacesuits, and you have to find the killer. Apparently, somebody goes around killing people, and there are different colors: white, orange, red, this and this and that. And then, like, when somebody dies, you guys all got to call a meeting, and then they be like, "Hey, who y'all think did it?" Right. And so if they think white did it, they say white did it, and they be like, "Hey, white sus." Yeah. white sus.
We actually had that on the chalkboard.
Yeah, we took it off.
Yeah, it said white sus.
Yeah, they'll eject you out of the game. Like, if they all vote you, it was like, who you think did it?
Yeah.
And people be on there pleading their case. I didn't do it. And like, I think it was so and so. And everybody gang up on you, like, no, you sus. Whatever your color is, orange sus, and then they'll eject you out of the ship.
Here's the crazy thing, though. So all of our food has an app. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Olive Garden, Buffalo Wild Wings, like, you name it, it's got an app.
Yeah.
But so does school. And I have my textbooks from school because you no longer get a physical book. Not that I wanted to spend $500 for a hardback that I'd never get $50 for, but I hate reading online, like, more than anything. I am not an electronic reader.
But a lot of schools are going to that now.
But I have
just
like weird
online
shit. Like, then I have CBS Sports. Why?
Well,
why would I have that?
I will say, sometimes when you get new things, like say you get a new electric blanket, or a warmer blanket or something, it's like, hey, you can download the app for the blanket.
Oh yeah.
But then what's in there is, like, if you don't read the fine print, the box is already checked. Like, also, you're downloading this app too.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Next, you're like, hey, I downloaded an app for my electric blanket. But I also downloaded CNN or...
Our car came with an app.
Yeah, it did. Our car came with an app.
I can check our oil, which I haven't done. I have not checked our oil. Let's check the oil on the app.
Yeah, we can check the oil. This is all in the app.
Oil life. Oh,
we need to get our oil changed.
Shit, baby. Can we even leave the house?
I don't know. We need to get our oil changed.
We're at 20%. 20%.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna finish this, but we need to go get our damn oil changed. We need to get our oil changed. Damn, we're gonna go and get our oil changed.
What's our tire pressure sitting at?
Yep. All right, they're all right. They're okay. They're okay.
Yeah.
We can lock our doors, start our car, all this other stuff from the phone. It checks your gas mileage. It gives you all the nearest emergency stuff next to you.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. But like we said, there are good apps, there are bad apps, you know what I mean? But
this has me going through my apps because I'm like, oh, what's this?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Once you
what's HQ?
When we play this back for her, I'm gonna show her. Look,
I used to play this game called HQ.
See, when we play this back, I'm gonna show her how much she had her head down in her phone.
I'm sorry.
I can't
help it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What about you though? So you deleted the iTunes, which I did.
Yeah.
Or not iTunes, but what was
TouchTunes. Yeah. And then
but I have more, I would say, banking apps as far as like stocks.
Yeah.
In crypto.
Yeah, we got Webull. We both got Webull, Robinhood, Ameritrade. Yep.
And then I downloaded Coinbase.
Coinbase, I got Coinbase too. Then in the wallet. Apparently that's a separate app for some reason.
Then I have Coin Wallet.
I got MetaMask. So
you have MetaMask. Yep. I have MetaMask too. I have Binance.
I don't got Binance. Yeah. So
it's just weird.
I got rid of Bitmart. For those who know what happened with Bitmart last week, you know why I got rid of Bitmart. So, but I
also have a lot of photography apps.
Yes, you do. And we were also talking about, remember me and you were talking, because see, you guys, we went on this vacation. Well, it wasn't a vacation, we went on this trip.
Yeah.
And it was great. But we also talked about, because we were so close to Canada, we actually took our passports. And we were like, you know what? Let's just hightail it to Canada while we're there if we wanted to. Baby, I got the passports. Don't worry about it. Okay. I got the passports. Okay, can we do the thing? Come on. I got the passports. That freaks me out. I got this.
But yeah, no.
But what else did we say about it though? We said, we were like, hey, we'll just roll to Canada. And then the wife was like, We can pay every bill through an app.
And that's what I told you before we left. We can literally pay. There is no such thing as money. There's no such thing as having to write a check, get a stamp, get an envelope.
Yeah.
We do everything through an app.
That's right.
Or through a website.
That's true. You know what I mean? And so
we could leave and not be in this house other than having someone come in and make sure everything's okay. And we'd be fine.
Yep. And the thing is, for a lot of people, this is my little plug here, crypto plug. A lot of people that say, hey, cryptocurrency is crap. It's not actual money. You can actually see it. It's just numbers.
What's the US dollar?
What's the US dollar?
What are you paying? And now I get it. You might have a few bucks in your wallet. But for real? When was the last time you went and got a check at the bank?
Yeah. When the last time you seen the actual $1,000 in your hand?
Yep.
You know, say rather than looking at it on the app.
To pay your mortgage,
just saying,
or a car note, or whatever.
Just something to think about.
It is all fake money. And I'm watching this morning, like Congress, and they're talking about metaverse and about the crypto. Yeah. Right. And they're freaking out because they're saying that, you know, you're going to devalue the dollar because you're going to allow people to buy on this crypto. And I'm like, but it's not like,
doesn't make any sense.
This makes no sense to me.
We do everything through apps. And the dollar has not been devalued
I could buy
at all.
Everything right now on an Amazon app, as long as they're up. And not even touch my credit card.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
It's Christmas and your site goes down.
Yeah, let Amazon jab there. Like, wow, okay. Hey, Amazon went down. Amazon
or
went down.
You can go to your local artist and get new earrings.
Tell them where you can find it, baby. Free PSA. Free PSA.
Yeah. Insta.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta find her Insta.
I thought you remembered it already. I mean, come on. I mean,
all of a sudden, I gotta go to my app.
I'm saying we went harder to paint on that too. They was like, oh snap, they in unison.
I gotta go to my app. Hold on.
They were like, oh, they in unison, and then it was like, psych. Not just
because I mean, Happy Blue Boy. Happy Blue Boy on Insta. Yep. And blue is not, it's BLEU.
Yep.
And these are selling like hotcakes right now. And I've had so many compliments, and wherever we went and I wore them, people were like, your earrings are fire.
Yep. You guys go check them out.
Because they're slides. So you can hold them up to the light.
Absolutely.
So anyway, she's a really big deal right now, and you guys need to get them. Support your local artist.
Absolutely.
There's no app for that.
None whatsoever. So, baby, you got anything else on our apps?
I want to see how you control your volume.
Whatever. Girl, you crazy. No, you ain't good.
Stop.
You crazy. No, I'm just playing. You better stop. Hey, guys, that's our episode on apps. I love to mess with this woman. So that's our episode. That's our episode on apps. You guys, thanks for tuning in to DMWATS podcast. Make sure you guys check out our NFTs, OpenSea.io/DMWATS. Got some good NFTs for you guys on there. DMWATSpodcast.com. You guys know the streaming service. Streaming. You can find us on the streaming services. This is a new service. Yeah.
Is there an app for that?
Actually, it is. All the streaming services.
They're all apps.
Look at all the apps. All the streaming services are apps. So, but yeah, you guys know about Doge, AMC, and Shiba. And although it's not up there, when I learn to drive a that shit just happened. But when it's not up there right now, but when I learn to draw a circle, say Tama, we'll be up there. All right, just
in ellipse.
Yeah,
it'll be an ellipse.
It'll be an ellipse. So, hey, signing off for DMWATS podcast. I am Davey.
I'm Misty.
And thank you guys for being loyal listeners. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, there better not be any volume shit on your phone. I'm telling you right now.